FOMO, are you familiar with the term? The fear of missing out. Well, the social proof or consensus principle of persuasion explains exactly why we are so prone to FOMO. You see, people make decisions based on what others are already doing, especially if they are people similar to them. So if you've ever been influenced into going to a party or going and doing something that you probably weren't interested in doing yourself, it's because you're feeling FOMO and you're being influenced by what other people are already doing. You see, we talk ourselves into things because we see other people doing them. We see it's a decision that other people have made, hence FOMO. We then do something ourselves because we don't want to miss out on what everybody else is doing. And we see this all the time in real life. We see it all the time in car sales. If you look back at what happened during COVID, a lot of that can be explained by people having fear of missing out. They were afraid if they didn't pull the trigger on a car, they would lose their ability to buy one. And so what did people do? They rushed to dealerships to pay cars. The market went way up because of a supply shortage. And people ended up in situations that they probably otherwise would have had no interest in being in, except that they didn't want to be left on the sidelines. Now, this applies another principle of persuasion, which is scarcity. The scarcity principle says that people want more of things that there are less of. So the more scarce something is, then the more desirable it becomes. But it's not just that. You see, the scarcity principle to be implemented in your life or in sales is not about what people are going to gain. You see, interestingly, humans are less motivated by what they will get, what they will gain from making a decision, and more by what they stand to lose. So FOMO also taps into the scarcity principle because we are less interested in what we are going to get, believe it or not, than what we stand to lose. So you'll be sitting here right now thinking, no, I look at every situation and I think, will this be fun? Will this be good for me? Is it a good decision? And that's how I make my decision. But that's not the reality of what actually happens. The reality is you look at, if I don't make this decision, what will I lose? Well, if I don't go to this party and everybody else goes, I'll be the only one who didn't go. And what if it's a really good time? Well, I don't want that to happen. So how does this also apply in the world of cars? Well, when cars are in short supply and they have a high demand, the effect gets accelerated because people see something that is already in short supply, and when they realize that if I don't pounce on this opportunity, I will lose it, then I don't want that to happen. And so it creates this just snowball of crazy supply-demand imbalance on certain cars. Honda Civic Type R, Mercedes G63, any 911 Porsche. A lot of times people buy these cars for no other reason that they see other people doing it, they want to be included, social proof, and they don't want to miss the opportunity because the car isn't easily replaceable. So it's not so much that I really want this Honda Civic Type R, but if I don't buy it, will I ever have a chance to buy it again? See, that's where the scarcity portion of it comes in. So if you're in sales, if you're in car sales, this is especially true for used cars because new cars generally are replaceable. But with used cars, if you have a truly unique used car, maybe it's super low miles for the year, maybe it's that color that everybody loves, maybe it's got all the right options on it, or it was a one owner with perfect service history, babied its entire life. See, those are cars that cannot be replaced. They are truly unique, and you might be able to find something similar, but you'll never be able to find anything quite like it. So when you're telling somebody about that car, you could choose to tell them all of the amazing things about it, or you can tell them about those things and let them know, obviously, given all of the attractive things about this vehicle, you understand that if it sells, I can't replace it. There won't be another one like this car because they already want it. You have to tell them what happens if they don't move on it, because if they don't move on it, they'll lose the opportunity to buy it forever, which will motivate them more than just telling them about what they will gain if they make the decision. Hopefully you found this helpful. The scarcity principle and social proof are two of the most powerful principles of persuasion there are.